Hello, hello. All right, we're going to be continuing work on this lovely little fella here. Just gonna move you around just a little bit to there. Okay, I've been trying to do a tattoo. It looks pretty bad because I'm really bad at doing that kind of stuff. But we're going to try and hopefully clean that one up a little bit, make it look a little bit hopefully better, but also do all of the detailing work on this guy as well. Make sure he's all kind of ready to go. So, without further ado, let's give that a go. What do I need? I need a quick drink. That's what I need. So, have some tea. There we go. Right, let's just make sure this is in the zone there. There we go. Wait. There we are. You can see the wet palette now. That should be all right. Okay, let's get it on. So, I'm going to move you to the side a little bit so we can see a little bit more clearly there. Doesn't cause any kind of contrast problems. Okay, so we've got his club there. We've got to still do the dagger. So I've been doing those kind of like a pale purple, if I remember right. Oh no, it's been a pale green. So I've got some green on the palette already because I was using some earlier today. So let's just jump straight in. Maybe a bit too much. There we go. Get a nice dark green first. I'm just going to do a whole kind of scabbard of the blade like this. My wires are getting all everywhere. sure we've got a decent coverage of that. Okay. And next we're gonna make that just a little touch lighter, so I'm gonna get some white on the palette. Looks like I got white on the palette. I don't actually. That's some of the skin tones from before. So we're gonna be using at the moment we're using AK 3rd generation base paint set. I find it to be a rather nice set, to be honest. He's rather good. Okay, there we go. We've gone a little bit lighter there. And so we can start building this into the scabbard as well. A little bit lighter again. And just catch the edge there. Just a simple little edge highlight. There we go. And maybe just go a touch lighter as well. Just one last one. There we go. Okay, it's just a simple little bit there, but there's a little bit of depth to it. Nothing crazy, just a little bit. That's good enough. All right. Now I've got to. What we've got is, well, I've got the white on here. I'm gonna get a bit of a tighter brush right now. And for the threading of the the handle of the blade, we're going to go into each of these gaps here and put it white. Then we're going to go over the top with black, so hopefully the white shines through. So if we're a bit messy with this first pass, we're okay. What we just want to do is we want to get the depths of it all white. Just kind of getting in there. Right now it's looking very messy, that's fine. All we need to do is mark out those areas there. Okay, simple as. Next we're going to hit it with some black and we'll see how that looks. It's going to get me sugar black. And we're going to use the side of the brush to try and make sure we don't go into the gaps, or into the spaces there. And to be honest, I'm already screwing it up, I think. The black may be a bit too thin and it's just falling straight into the spaces there. Yep, I've screwed that one up. Ah, don't do what I do. Learn from my mistakes. We'll redo that, it's no biggie. While we're here, let's get all of these bits covered in the black. These bits are going to be kind of like a metal, but we're going to be doing non-metallic metals. Just kind of get in there. And we'll get the top here. As well as, goddamn, what is it called? A bit of the blade, the guard of the blade, I guess. Okay. Right, I'm going to get it with a little bit of white again. So I'll take a little bit of white. And just try and be careful if I can. Might still need to clean that up a bit, but it's generally getting the area that I need. There we go. And now for some of those metal parts and things, what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the black, mix it with some of the white, make ourselves a nice grey. Catch those areas there. A bit more of that. Get it on the guard. There we go. And we'll build that one up a little bit, get a little bit more white in there, go to a lighter grey. Start catching it a bit. Start to build that gradient up. And we'll go again. Make it a significantly lighter grey. Really start to see that transition of scale, contrast. And a little bit more. There we go. Okay. That kind of gets the little the sword he's got there. Now I've got to decide what colour I'm going to do the sash around his, the sash that runs around him there. I was wondering if we do it at maybe a blue. I've got some blue on here, but it's quite light blue. Once I get it going. Get some black. Mix that one in. Get a nice desaturated dark blue. There we go. At the moment that's looking pretty close to what he's wearing. We'll go a little bit less desaturated. We'll go a little bit more we'll go a bit more saturated on the highlights. Try and pull this one out. Oh, hello there, quite professional. Yeah. I've been mostly doing them on Twitch, but I thought I'll put it on YouTube as well. But thank you for popping in and saying hello. That's very good of you. But yeah, Twitch has allowed me to be doing a lot more painting, but I thought I'd actually try and stream it to YouTube a bit. It's been a little while, so I thought I'd try and get in a bit more over here as well. Try and cater to all the possible different tastes I have in my audience. We'll be getting on with some of the Torchlight Brigade, hopefully in the coming weeks. I think that's going to be quite fun to paint. Oh, I had a lovely Christmas and New Year. Yes, thank you. I went back to England, saw all my family, even managed to go to Nottingham. I did visit Warhammer World and Element Games, as well as Warlord Games as well. So it was fun. I bought lots of paints. And very happy with the paints I bought. I went and ended up getting lots of like Pro Acryl and what was it? So a bunch of Pro Acryl paints and AK paints and a few Scale 75 metallics, which I haven't really properly tried yet because I don't ever really use metallics, but but they're there for when I do want to use them. So yeah, it was really nice going back. It was lovely. My daughter really enjoyed it. She keeps saying that she wants to go back again, which is really nice. Right now I'm just trying to catch up on as much painting and hobbying as I can. I'm starting to play a bit more again. Now I kind of go to Osaka to see a friend and we play. So I've been doing a bit of tag raid with them. Hopefully I can kind of convince them to do a little bit more of actual Infinity as well. But yeah. How about yourself? Did you have a good holiday? I'm just going to knock in, slowly build some highlights into here. Yeah, I need to go a little bit brighter, to be honest. I need to do the same for this bit here going around the pot. There we go. Get a touch more white. Keep that coming up. There we go. Get a little bit more in there. go straight into hitting this thing. No, yeah, you go ahead, man. Yeah, it's probably getting late down under, right? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm at the moment I'm streaming every. I'm trying to stream every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. It's generally my schedule, but there's been sometimes I won't. I'll just have a day off from time to time if I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm knackered from work, so I just can't get on, or I just want a quiet one. But generally, I try to stream those days. Yeah, you have a good sleep, man. And we'll catch you later. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi. It was really nice. Very good to hear from you. There we go. I think we've adjusted the color on that enough to separate from the main bit of clothing. Now, the question is, can I use this brown still that's on my palette? I don't think I can. It's feeling pretty gunky. I think it's also mixed in with another color. I might be able to. I don't know. That's pretty weird. We can try at least. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work very well. No, it's all wishy-washy. I'll put in a layer now anyway, but I'll go over with another layer of brown with fresh paint. Sometimes what happens with some paints when you leave them on the wet palette for a couple of days, they're not good to come back to. I'm just being lazy and trying to use the paint that's on my palette at the moment, so more fool me. There we go. He's got this thing around his neck, so yeah, we'll paint that with a fresh quarter paint. I will say, whilst I've got this blue on the palette, I'm going to do a teeny bit of, really water it down though. There we go. That is maybe too much, but because I want it as a glaze, we're just gonna try and build this into a little bit of the hair. Let that dry for now, and then we might make another pass with a bit stronger. Okay, let's come back to that black that I had earlier. Try and be a bit more careful this time. There we go. Okay, dokie. So now I want to get some brown on the palette, but we're going to go with, let's just go with a little bit of the old leather brown. It's been a while since I stitched you out. Yeah, Vallejo is actually really, it's really interesting to see that Vallejo is actually quite goopy. In comparison to AK and certainly Pro Acryl. It's kind of interesting to see the difference in how the texture of the paint feels and acts on the brush, and just how thick it is. It's interesting. That now I've had some more exposure to different paints, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of like enjoying, quite enjoying the AK paints quite a lot actually. Just the base set that I have, it's really nice. You can do so much with the basic set as well. Try and be careful with this one. Just follow the line of the necklace here. And we'll do the shoes as well this way. To add in some other color as well, because otherwise they're going to be way too close to the color of the stone on the floor, and it just looks a bit weird if they're too similar to each other. There we go. Okay, keep going around there, try and catch all of the bits that were caught in the green spray. Make sure that they're not shining through too much. I'll do the other shoe. Sandal, I guess. Let's get in there, do a bit more over here. Okay, let's put in a little bit of white. Just give it that little bit of a highlight on there. There we are. Okay. Right, now I've got to decide what I'm going to do with that little medallion thing. I wonder if we do it gold. We just kind of make a fun little gold. Right, I've already got a brown on there, so if we put a bit of orange and a yellow, maybe we can do a quick NMM. I might go a little bit darker. Oh god, that was too much black. Yeah, too much black. There we go, that's probably a good base to start off with. Get that contrast going. Okay, that's got that initial coat in. Now we'll go in with just the pure brown. Now we're going to start mixing in a bit of the orange, some of the brown. Mixing the yellow straight away into that one. see if this turns out okay. There we go, to pretty much pure yellow on this one. Follow the rim a bit. Around there. Starting to build up a, I don't know, we'll see how it comes out. I've got to put in the white next. Go with a very light pale yellow. Hit that in there. Hit it with a little bit more white. Still bringing in a little touch of the yellow, but very, very little. Okay. There we go so far. I'm going to take a little bit of our light brown. Just put it into this little pouch thing he's got here. Gives it a little bit of texture. Right, next I want to try and hit this hair a bit more with the dark blue. Just a little bit there. Just so it's not pure black. Well, a little bit in there. Okay. Just take a touch of you, mix you in there. I still want it to be quite pale. We've got to get it fairly glazed. Nothing too much, just a subtle touch here and there. I say that and I go and do too much, don't I? There we go. That'll be enough. just kind of mottle the bit of the skin of the dragon tattoo that we got. If I can. Kind of tricky though. Sorry if it's not very clear to see. I'm trying to get this dragon tattoo going, but it doesn't look great, to be honest. See if that helps. Sorry if it's out of focus here. I'm a bit of trouble with it. I'll have to do, I'm afraid, for now, because I'm not great at that, doing that stuff. Okay, but that kind of gets this guy close to being done. So he's looking okay. What we could do is take a look at the girl. So just try to clean her up, and it's looking fairly rough, so I might just have to get a file. Just to smooth out some of this bit. So I had to get some putty to cover some very large mold lines, so I just need to kind of rub away some of the excess here. It's better than it was, that's for sure. do is we just give it a go and see how it's gonna come out. It's never gonna be exactly perfect on this one. Just the mold lines were horrible and the gaps were crazy big. So I just kind of had to go at filling them. Oh, that's kind of smooth. I think we're looking okay. It's better than it was. Okay, I'm gonna just try going over with that reddish flesh. So a bit of moisture on there. Mix that up a little bit. And just kind of go over there, just see how smooth we can get this. Once this is on, it's going to need maybe a few coats just to be sure. I think that'll be okay. That'll be all right. I'm going to try and figure out what kind of tattoo she's going to have as well. Do we do a dragon on her as well? Or do we do something else? That is the question. Do we do anything on her fan as well? Not that I'm confident to do that. Be a tricky one to paint as well with the angles on this. At least we can get a rough idea on this one. That gets most of the skin there covered. The initial coat, we've just got to let that dry for a minute. There we go. You can see a bit of where the mold line was on the back there. It was deep. It was pretty nasty. Got over the clothes a little bit, but that's okay, we can clean it up later. Right now I just wanted to get this initial layer down. Alright, I'll give you the shoes and things, so you'll be okay there. Make sure we've got the layers down that we need. Alright. Okay, I've got some black on my palette, so we'll just do the hair as well. Get that one covered. And this is actually the last of the Japanese characters for me to paint. Should be probably nice to kind of finish this set, be like, oh, I did it at the same time. A little sad because it's a pretty fun set to paint. I have to do a group photo of everyone once they're all done. There. Just get that bit done there. All right, she's got a start made on her at least. Oh no. Slip there. Let's just fix that bit. Okay, I'm gonna choose my colors for the clothing as well. All right, well, I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be a bit of a short one tonight, just an hour on the stream, but I've got a very early start tomorrow, so I'm just happy that I got some paint spread. I'm happy I kind of had a go at doing a tattoo and kind of getting him done. But yeah, we're kind of looking all right with these guys here. Been quite enjoying painting them. This one was really fun. I like this one. This one came out quite nicely, I think. Okay, right. Well, that's going to be all for today. So thank you very much, and we'll take care, everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.